this is the living area and the kitchen. Just need to do it luxury. I mean, you see, it's from the 90s. It's not bad, but it went quite fast. Just a few things are not in the correct place, and the ACs and stuff like that. A new day. Guys, we are buying a house and we will go there right now. The thing is, it is already in the process, and I thought for next year, so that we don't waste another year of rent, because as you probably know, the rent here is very expensive, we are going to buy a house. And maybe this will happen, maybe don't, but I'll take you guys with me. Now we need to bring Malika, I just had my breakfast, to childcare. Okay, just one espresso. Of course, which espresso are we going to use? The best one in the world. This one is not available in the US, just with us. So if you are from here and you want to taste some good espresso, then Tre Forze. It is roasted over olive trees. This is the special thing, and I've never experienced a better espresso than this one. They have also a blue and a white one, but in my opinion, just try the red one. Okay, now let's go. Okay, and what I said to you a little bit earlier, or in the last video, I really mean by it. You need to test yourself if you have low vitamin D, okay? Vitamin D is very important. I always take the vitamins from Dr. Shahin. Vitamin D is for your mental state very important. If you have some kind of depression during the winter time, first of all, you should go to a doctor. You know, test it. Then fragrance for today. Yesterday I saw one fragrance, Mechanic Intuitive, with tobacco, rum and honey. I tell you, this fragrance is like Naxos, just a little bit with black tea. Amazing fragrance. Okay, enough advertising. Let name. Okay, now let's go. Malika, was ist los? Komm, wir müssen los.
Komm. Ja. Komm.
Let's.
Stand up.
Komm. Los.
Bye.
Los.
Du musst die tragen. So nicht.
So nicht?
Prinzessin.
Okay, komm.
Prinzessin, komm.
Komm. Los geht's. The sun is shining. Okay, einmal rein, Malika. Bist du bereit für deine Freunde? To buy a house here in the US, it's definitely more easy. But what you have to know, that the quality of everything is not the same. So let's go there right now, drop off Malika, and then we will show you where we are maybe going to move. We are here in one of the more popular areas, and this is a guard-gated community. And why I think this property is so interesting, because it's the last row on the top of a hill, and you have an amazing view on the city. I have to say, the house is, I think, from the 90s, and we need to do a lot of renovation. But the structure itself, it's there, and that's why I think it makes sense to buy it, and the price is not so expensive if you compare to something which is already done, and we have 5 months time to do renovation. That's why it's very interesting. Now you maybe ask, how do you purchase a house? First off, you can get in Las Vegas something for 500, for 600, and you don't need to spend a lot of money. The pricing, most of the time, it doesn't make sense. We looked at 40 different properties, and some prices are just insane. So you really need to have someone on your side which you trust. And in our case, we have one agent. So the seller has an agent here, and the buyer as well, because you need to do a lot of checks, plumbing service, this and that. And in our case, it's Jessica. So Jessica is on our side. She helped out with a lot of things. She's already waiting. So this is the house. And now let's go inside. Okay, so this is Jessica.
That's the magic. That's how you create all the magic.
Yes, correct. And we are here now for the second time.
Yeah.
I just told them that we might buy this. We made an offer, and that you are our agent.
Yes.
And in the past, I mean,
Oh, are you filming?
I'm filming. Yes. For how long are you in the business?
3 years.
3 years.
You could have given me a heads up on the cameo.
No, it's better.
Now you're famous.
So for 3 years you are
Yes.
selling properties and.
Yes. Before that, I did rehabilitation and home staging. So I did remodels and
Okay.
home staging. Yeah.
And what is would you say if you want to buy something in Las Vegas? What is the most important thing you should keep in mind?
Location. That's the one thing you can't change.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And we are here right now in a part of the city which is demanded, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. Anthem, very, very much so in demand. You cannot beat these views. There's very few and far locations in between in Las Vegas that you really kind of get this view of the city and the strip, and it's gorgeous.
We have some clients from abroad, and what would you say, which price range would make sense to buy in Las Vegas? Would you, for example, say if you have $500,000, would it make sense to buy something, or would you say start at 1 million? What would you say makes the most sense to invest in property?
Oh, invest in property. You can get a great property for $500,000 to $700,000 in a very desirable area in Las Vegas. Absolutely.
And right now you told me we are in an interesting phase. You said until December you should do it.
Yeah, you can get a great deal. So less buyers right now that you're competing with, and we actually have the highest inventory that we've had in few years. Yes.
Okay.
So our inventory is up. Our buyer pool is kind of on the fence. So the people that can absolutely buy and are looking for investments, they're jumping on things right now. You know, a lot of my cash buyers are coming around right now.
Interesting. And you also have some clients from outside the country?
I do. I've worked with many investors from China, France, and now Germany.
So what we do right now is we, inspect it. This is the house, and of course it needs some work. But let me tell you why I want to have it. This is the view. And there are some disadvantages. So you don't have a pool. You need to do a lot of stuff. But this is why I want it, because this view, you cannot beat it. And this is the nice thing. It's very secure. We are here on top of the hill, and this is why we want to do it. And the price is very reasonable. You have 2 stories, but we will go inside and show you a little bit around. I mean, there's a lot of things to do. The air condition is old, and you will see it a little bit later. But if you are interested to kind of get in touch, and maybe you want to buy something or you consider to buying it, I will link everything from Jessica in the description. You can just text her, write her an email. And let me tell you, in the US, to find reliable business partners is not so easy, because sometimes they don't text back, and they don't. When I had with her the 50 viewings or 40 viewings, she was on time, and she always texted back immediately. She did everything. Yeah, let's go inside and inspect it. So if you come in and go to the left side, this was the main master bedroom, but we would probably change this to my office. Do the same structure like in Europe. We get the high shelves, everything nice and wood. And here obviously is then the bathroom. And this one we would, everything. Yeah. Here we would do just everything out, and office also in here. And then if we move on, let me show you. This is the living area and the kitchen. Here maybe we can change the floors. What I want to change is here the tops, because this one is a little bit old. And the kitchen, we just need to modernize it. New sinks. This is what we want to do, but we have a lot of light. This is nice. It is bright, and the high ceilings I like. We just need to do it luxury. This is the thing. Right now it's very basic, but we need to do it luxury. If we go on here, in here we have washing area. Here we have another guest bedroom, and I think This has no shower and no. This was the office before, and here is the. Here's the garage. Okay, also a lot of space. This is good for 3 cars. So here is one. Let me check here. Storage. So this room, because it has no bathroom. Look, there is one. Okay. Okay, this we need to change. Because honestly, this one I just buy as an investment, more or less. We will do everything nice, and then in 5 years or so, when we move on and inshallah got bigger, then we can sell it for a good profit. So here's one guest room, and then let me show you around. So this all we need to change, and if we go here, then have you a powder room. This we also need, but this one is easy, you know. Here you can make something really nice with not a lot of effort. And if you go here, here is the staircase for upstairs, and then here is another guest bedroom. It's nice and cozy. Here we need to do the same. I mean, you see it's from the 90s. It's not bad, but if you want to sell it again in the near future. And here's a small closet. I mean, the structure, the floor plan is good. AC is working, but you can improve things. Here's another guest bedroom, small closet. Yeah. So, you know, here what I would do, just a modern shower. So downstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and normally upstairs, where I show you now, there are even more bedrooms. I think 2 more. But this makes no sense. So what I would do is change the master bedroom to upstairs. If you go up, you have some shelves. This area more or less, I don't know, you cannot do anything with it. I mean, you can put a couch, but I don't know. So here is, here would be the master bedroom. It's quite big. Probably you would kind of put another wall, or maybe would leave it like this. But here is the view. This all needs to go. This is what it sells. Look at it. Wow. Look at the view. This is spectacular. We saw so many houses. This is what you cannot buy. Yeah. So here is bathroom, another, and then let's see, here is another small room, guest bedroom, closet, and bathroom. We made an offer. Let's see if we get it, and then the project start. But Michael said to us, I mean, within everything, I tell you, Michael, producer Michael, he helped me with everything, and I mean, he also said I should buy something here. So I listened to him, and because he renovated his house, we can benefit from it because he has already the right partners. Yeah, let's see. Today we should get an update if we can get it or not. We need to change a lot of things, but the structure is there. And you like it also?
Yes, very nice house.
Very big and nice house. I think we can really, you know, start from there, grow from there. I mean, this is very strange. Here, okay, you can drive in, but here, maybe just with a golf cart, because the angle is a little bit, yeah. Here we go, it's the next day, and we are going to the house again for inspection. We need to make sure that nothing is leaking, that the air conditioner is working, and then, you know, we are going to negotiate regarding the price. It will be very interesting and another milestone in our life. When the video will be online, also we can celebrate another milestone, because we released our next fragrance, and it is as powerful as a tiger. So if you like strong fragrances, let me tell you, this fragrance is for you. Here we have a mixture. What is it about? First off, it is the nicest bottle color, or the nicest bottle design we have ever released, in matte black, in my opinion. And we started developing this fragrance, I think we started in 2021, so it is a long time ago. And originally I had a batch, old bottle from Acqua di Parma Essenza. When I was 19, I was really, you know, this was one of the best fragrances I knew at that time. and I still had one from when I was 19 years old, and we sent it to the perfumer, but you know, it was not, it was, they did a good job and it was intense, but the original formula, it is a little bit outdated, not outdated, but a little bit too classic for what I want to release. I wanted something more unique and more specific. Then we tried around forth and back, and you know, it takes a long time to develop something. But finally, with the new perfumer, Luca Maffei, who also did some things for Zoologist and some interesting things, but also commercial stuff, I said to him, you know, let's try to, because it's a really Italian DNA. You have a citrusy note, you have mandarin, lime, lemon, bergamot, a citrusy start, and then some woody notes. For me, this is like Torino, you know, it's Torino 21. It's a real iconic Italian DNA. And that's when I thought to myself, okay, Italian, you know, mafia, maybe you can put in some gunpowder or iron. So at the end, it turned out great because, as you know, citrusy is not easy to make it long lasting. And now we have 35% oil inside, and it will blow you away. And this is the whole story. So we have, there are some nice things about the ingredients. We made it happen that it is really quite a long-lasting fragrance, and I'm sure, why should I say it when it's not the case? So the numbers will not lie. If you go on Fragrantica or Parfumo, you will see the rating. It's a fragrance. Now the question is, when can you use it? Let's say you use Torino 21. When can you use it? You can use it all the time. It's not for everyone. It's not a I didn't release it as a commercial fragrance like Cocaine. So if you expect a crowd pleaser like Oud for Greatness or something like that, the people need to decide. In my opinion, it's a very specific fragrance. It's something quite unique, and you will get the idea of, let's say, citrusy notes, a little bit of woody base, and in between you have this metallic note. Also, if you know Supernova from Gritty, it goes into this direction, but it will not smell like it. So it is a new creation. We used Acqua di Parma Essenza as a foundation, but at the end we changed the formula so many times. Besides the idea, or that I tell it to you, there's nothing left. So yeah, I'm quite hyped to see the results. And yeah, go on the website, enjoy the fragrance. And right now, let's see what the house is about. I want to tell you one other story. It is very important in life to take action. There was a scene of a gentleman. Just bear with me, okay? This is something you can apply for your life. Also, business rule. There was a talk show, and one guy at the front, he is the host. He held up a $20 note, and then he said, "This $20 note is for free. Who wants it?" And then, let's say, a lot of people are raising their hand, and he stands there saying nothing. After 30-45 seconds, one lady stood up and took the note. And then he said, "Okay, just wait a minute, this is for you, no problem. What is the difference between you and all the other ones who were raising their hand?" You know, she took action. There will always be a point where you are scared and where you need to make a decision. But if you don't risk it, in some situations, Michael told that to me, if you don't risk anything, you will risk it all, because you know you don't move and you don't do nothing. If you are approaching, this is what I do. If I am approaching a project, let's say I want to buy this house. At first I make sure, okay, can I do it? Is it possible? And if so, I will do it. Of course I'm also scared. Of course I ask. You know, I also feel uncertain. And in my family, I'm the person who's taking the most risk out of them all. So I cannot really, it's not easy for me to, there are very little people I can talk about this kind of topics. At the end, I know the best because I'm in the situation. I know financially what everything is about, and I also know business-wise if it would make sense to stay here and so on. So do your due diligence at first, and when the point is coming to make a decision, it's already done. You already did it in the past, and then you just need to stick to the route which you are taking. Okay, here we are. That's da 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 da. We are already out. It went quite fast. Just a few things are not in the correct place and the ACs and stuff like that. Yeah, we will go back and forth and negotiate, and then let's see. If everything goes right, then we are going to get the house, and this will be a new project. I mean, we are going to change a lot inside. This will be our new base for the upcoming years. Just did a Q&A and there I saw some old stories about our projects in Africa, and let me tell you, thank you very much for all the help you provided to us. Also a lot of influencers, they are always supporting, even though they don't post. From Germany we have some great support. Sascha Hellinger, Unsympathisch TV, he's always pushing it. Right now he donated over 6,000 euro for our new school in Uganda. And also Marcel Montana Black, I don't think he mentioned it. In every project he gives a couple of thousands of euro for us to make the world a better place. Maybe we can show some pictures. I didn't talk about this for a long time, but we made some great success. Last week or last month we paid the last amount for the school. As you probably know, we bought the first orphanage in Uganda, and the second one is an open and public school for children in Kenya. And this one is now paid, and we hope we can open it in January, February or March upcoming year. And right now we just got the first drawing for our next school, because I like Uganda and I see myself in the future, in the distant future, but in the future in Uganda. Let me show you. Yeah, here you can see some, I don't know if, is it clear? Yeah. Huh? Here you see the drawing, how it should look like. And this is our next project for the upcoming year. Yeah, and this will also be a school in Uganda again. And if you want to donate safe way, then just go on the website of Dr. Shahin. You can choose, select a fountain or some packages. Yeah, he has everything available, and we work with him for, I mean, since 2019, and we accomplished all these great projects. And if you want to contribute to it, but you also want to get something, let's take a look at some artwork, which you can purchase either right now or within the next days. Let's see. The next art pieces are for sale, and this time we went on a different route. We choose, I wanted to try out something new, and that's why we did this painting right here. The inspiration I got from our trip to Oman, and this one is a real natural kind of painting. We used a lot of dirt and sand from outside, and this was the part how I wanted to create it. I mean, if you take a look at one design from Amouage, the fragrance, they kind of combine these colors. We have some gray with brown notes, as well as some beige inside. And yeah, we let it dry for over one day, and then it assembled like it is right now. The number 3 is, as you probably see, I would not say I'm obsessed with the number 3, but it always kind of gives me the right direction. If yeah, the number 3 is just my number, and that's why I started with this one. And I think this one fits into every living room. It's very modern. It combines some modern colors, and it's called Oman. This is called Oman. Then the next one is this beautiful piece. The last one got unfortunately destroyed, and then I said, okay, we do a new one. This one is showing the universe in a kind of a matte finished way. We have a base in black, which I painted several times to achieve this matte finish in combination with some, not clay, but kind of material I mixed in the paint. And then on there we used some white charcoal paint. And this is how we created this realistic looking night sky. We have here a dying star at the bottom to the left side, and then 3 could be aircrafts heading to the north. And this is a really nice painting which I would probably hang in the bedroom. Yeah. So this is one I really like, and probably, yeah, this one will also be one of the best performing pieces. The feedback I got from the community from this one, it was by far the best. Then the next one is a mixture between, let's say, the universe and some abstract kind of symbols. Here we have a different kind of style. What I did here, I used some spray paint. At first I painted normal with acrylic paint, and then I sprayed everything with a black spray paint. So that's why you have this glossy finish. And this one actually, they look like some kind of worlds. Yeah, this could be Saturn or whatever, but this just was created by accident. And then, yeah, here we have some paint as well, which could, I mean, it's your interpretation, but this could be like the circuits of Saturn or something with a different color. And yeah, it's definitely one of the more creative artwork I've did so far. The size is good, and I mean, you can decide where to hang it, but this is definitely one of my more creative kind of paintings. And then this is also one out of the numeral lines. Here we used some very funky colors, Tiffany in combination with some rose, and the base plate is a white acrylic paint. And then we just topped it off with this number 7. This one is more for the homes which are a little bit more, let's say, I wouldn't say crazy, but you know, the color combination, I think it's a very modern type of vibe. The number 7 I like as well, but number 3 is my most favorite. But at the end, you know, it's a mixture. The painting is called Venom because it just looks like Venom villain or the hero out of the Marvel universe. And also what I have to say, in all the auctions we have improved. This is one of the most expensive canvas I found. So you see here, it is the way how it is made. This is definitely, I don't know how much I paid for a single frame, but this is definitely one of the most expensive I could find. And in the living room, I think this is the nice place for this one. And then we have 2 more. Here is also again a number 3, but this time it's my most favorite color combination. We have red with gold and black and some spots of Tiffany. This is, I wanted to recreate, if you remember and you follow me on this journey. We already had in the past one painting, it's called China, and here is the same kind of color combination. We have this Venom kind of look, and yeah, it's just, I mean, I think personally this is one of the nicest looks because we have a lot of tension between the different depth of paint. Here it's lighter red and then it assembles here to a more darker color. This is really, it came out pretty nicely, and the number 3, I mean, it's my most favorite number, and it always shows me the right direction when I go somewhere. And now the last painting, this is a set of 2, and it's called Death Star because the star is dying, and we have the night sky in combination with this one, and I just think it's a beautiful look. Here we have also a great quality of frame. We used black color. I painted the canvas I think 2 or 3 times in combination with some charcoal to achieve this matte and deep finish of black, and then we used some charcoal white paint to get the night sky. And yeah, I think this is also one of the best performing artworks what we are going to probably release in this auction. And yeah, so I hope you like them, enjoy, and we are going to post the link probably on Instagram. Everything what we are going to earn will be donated for the good cause. This is not, it's not the intention, don't buy it if you don't like it, but every euro we are going to earn, we're going to donate for our project in Uganda for the next school we are building, and we need a lot of money. A school approximately costs 250, maybe a little bit more, 1,000 euro. So we need every help, and thank you very much for all the attention you give to me, and I hope you can learn in every video as something, or I can increase your mood, and that way we are at the end. Leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and that way you don't miss anything. And if you want to get, for example, this hoodie right here, it's from the new collection of Gebauer and Gebauer. Go on the website and enjoy the great products with great quality. Bye bye.